Get going. Time to go. Huh?
That's annoying.
Bassmaster Elite, day 1, tournament 2, Lake Seminole.
You can't have Shelby Cellular, dude, and pay $3.99 a month, brag about it, and then never have phone service. No matter where we go. You get off a paved road, dude, your phone don't work.
Y'all are AT&T, you got one bar. Canterbury doesn't have service in here. He's Verizon. I'm T-Mobile, and I don't have service in
I
here.
got one bar.
It's my coffee for the day. So I've been trying to do 200 grams of protein a day. You try to eat it with meat and stuff, like chicken and fish, shrimp, things like that. But you can replace it with powder.
If not, if you was in Bainbridge, you'd have to drive all the way down here, drive all the way back every evening. Now, Matt may want to put in, of course, you can run the channel all the way down if you have to.
So I'm gonna come out Wingates. I'm gonna go left. Which way are you going?
Which way am I going? Which way is the dam?
Left.
I'm going left.
I might go put in at Booster Club.
If you go there,
Is that left?
You gotta go left too.
Yeah, if you want to go to the dam. Yeah.
Well, this doesn't sound like a good game plan.
We're all gonna be left. We're all gonna be on top of each other.
100 boats are going to be from there down, probably.
I just left. From where down?
From
That's too
Wingate
far for you to
down
run,
to the
dude.
dam.
I mean, that's like
There's
30
only,
miles.
there's,
Why
only
you running that
104,
far?
there's only 104 boats in the tournament.
Why are you running that
There are not
far?
many people going to fish up the river.
That's why you should probably go up there, dude. You'll probably blow the thing out, dude. Shaky head, crankbait.
Spinnerbait up there around
Spinnerbait,
that
those
old grass,
backwaters.
that grass on the
Oh,
bank.
God. And with the fog delay, you think? I mean, just like when it blasts off, you just go right there and start wrecking them.
I might check it.
I feel like I'm getting a little
30.
misdirection from
No,
my
actually,
legs.
no, it's not a bad idea. to
It's
be
really
honest with
good.
you.
I mean, it can all be good.
I'm actually not kidding.
I'm gonna go out, see if we can't find some fish. I think I'm gonna, I think a lot of fish are gonna move up this week, but I'm gonna wait till later in the week and start really looking for that. Try to find a school of fish out somewhere, feeding fish. A way to really do good. Find some pre-spawn fish right now. If you could get them going and coming, you get pre-spawn moving in, post-spawn coming out, you'd have them in there the whole tournament. So, I fished here a bunch, but I'm gonna go out and just try to cover some water today, see if we can't get a few bites.
So I've only been to Seminole one time, and it's been like 10 years ago. So I fished to Everstart here one time. Different conditions. This time of year, late February down here, kind of in the panhandle almost, but with the weather, the way it's shaping up this week, it's going to be hard pressed to say it's not going to be a full-blown spawn deal. So I'm going to start looking at backwaters. I'm going to start focusing on backwaters as soon as the sun gets up today and just kind of see what stage the fish are in, how far along they are. And then I'm going to use that to help kind of piece the puzzle together the rest of the week, whether I want to target spawning fish or pre-spawn fish. But I'm going to go to where I can find some of the cleanest water on the lake, and I'm going to use him, my roommate Canterbury, because he's been here like 100 times.
All right, I'm getting my graph set up. That's a new boat. I didn't have to worry about depth shading and stuff at Okeechobee. So what I've been doing is, on the Garmin's, you can set your depth shading, and so you have to assign colors, kind of set it up for the year. That way, when I look at this map, it looks good. And got all my waypoints in there from over the years. Different little depressions and things. I'm just kind of really just kind of looking at the map and refamiliarizing myself. Check that out, guys. Now, I get a lot of stuff shipped to me, but this is how 100% a first. Okay, now, real quick, we're gonna unbox this thing, and I appreciate your little break in time here. We're gonna get back to the video, I promise. Thank you for watching the videos. But we wanna say a huge shout out to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video, guys. They have sent me a mattress. I got online, they have this thing called the Sleep Quiz, and I went on there and I just went through all the questions, and it's questions on like, how do you like your firmness? How do you like to sleep? All these different things. So you can do it for yourself, or you and your partner can take the quiz together. Really, really convenient. And it suggested some of the mattresses there. And so then I have chosen This is the Midnight Luxe Edition right here. So it's a medium firm with a soft top. I kind of like that. Because when I used to buy mattresses, or I bought mattresses over the years, I go to this giant mattress store and I have to park, I have to go inside, there's overwhelming mattresses everywhere and weird salesmen trying to get you to lay down on the bed in the store. It's kind of creepy. And it's just a long drawn out process. And then they have to ship it to your house, you have to pay for a delivery fee, and then these dudes walk through your house, putting the bed up, and all those days are over. Okay, Helix Sleep has figured it out, guys. This mattress was shipped right to my door for free. It showed up right wrapped up. This is a king, supposed to be a king. I'm still not sure. We're gonna unwrap it here in a second and see what happens. There it is. I hear it. I hear it. No, it is a king size. Look at this thing, guys. There's no way. Whoa. Oh my gosh, look at that. I flipped it the wrong way. I ain't gonna lie, it's a little heavy. That's what I think of that stuff. It's a king size. Moment of truth here, guys. This is how I sleep typically. Either this way, not with my hat on or my shoes though. Or sometimes I just sleep where I'm real tired, like on the road. Come on, check it out. Come here, come here. Come on, come on. Come on, buddy. Yeah! This is our new bed. This is our new bed. You get to sleep on a new bed. Come on, Banner. Come on, we get to jump on the bed. Look. Get him, Banner. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Get him. So here's the deal, guys. I love the mattress, and I think you will too. So Helix has hooked us up. They're doing like a 20% off, okay, on your bed, and you're gonna get 2 free pillows. And all you gotta do is go to helixsleep.com/Scott Martin, and you'll get those savings. You get 100 days of sleep on this thing. Also, 10-year warranty on this thing, so it could be better than that. So, Banner, what you think, dude? Pretty cool, huh? He likes the bed. I like the bed. So let's get back to the video, do some more fishing. We'll get this bed all set up for the boys. We're here at, we all call this Wingates, Jack Wingates, but it's under new management now. It's been sold to a different owner now, and the restaurant is actually really good food in there. We had breakfast here for one of the high school tournaments back in October. It was super good. So cool little spot. I always like lunching here. It's a good part of the lake. Go right out here. You're on the Flint River, and it's all good fishing right out here. So they spawn in this pocket a lot too. But I'm looking at the water. It looks a little stained up. It's not as clear as I was thinking it was going to be, but that's all right. Muddy out here on the river. Figure out some things. On this lake here, it's this time of the year, pre-spawn. We need to find out if they're on the edge of the grass or if they've moved up in the grass. You know, there's several zones that they could be in depending on section of the lake too. I think they're going to be getting close to moving up. Water temperature is 58, so it's still pretty chilly out here on the main river. But we get up in Spring Creek, it'll warm up, and then also you get in the back waters, it'll warm up a lot. You know, this time of the year when the water temperature's as cold as it is, still, you know, moving baits are going to be the deal. Chatterbait obviously looks crankbait. Swimming worm. If you can find a big wad of them, that's going to be the important thing. You out here on the main river, you can find schools where you get on one little grass bed, you might be able to fill out your nice limit in one little zone, you know. I'm paying attention to the bottom. I'm just not just randomly casting around out here in open water. I'm trying to follow the contours on the map. Trying to follow some high spots, irregularities on these flats. So like right here, it's a little point that sticks out a little bit. And this little point is higher. It's a little ridge. Behind us here is a spawn bank. These fish should be somewhere. They are, I'll say that. They are somewhere right in here. Now they might not even be biting right now because of the water clarity or whatever, but they spawn behind us. And they live right in here. One. That was a little pike. Pickerel. Look at that. What they call jackfish. It's like it's in the pike family. There's a lot of those. It's crazy how like a lake that has grass, those things are for sure in the lake. But a lake that doesn't have grass, I don't know, they're just not around. But the minute it gets grass, boom. Pickerel everywhere. What the world? Got hooks on this thing? Got one finally. That was like defense move. I know that's kind of ridiculous. It took it's like all day to put my hands on a bass. But you know, this lake's different because it has so many different types of fishing. I mean, we were on the main river in the muddy water, colder muddy water, and now we're up in the creek, clearer water, warmer water, and totally different deal. So, you know, we're learning as we go. It's a good sign that we caught one up here on these things. So is. Oh, that's good, dude. That's good. That's real good. Oh, that's not real good. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Seriously? Literally see a whole school of fish swimming out there. It goes down, it goes thump. I'm like, oh yeah, got him now. I was already figuring out my phone call to Canterbury, like, found him, bro. Found him. Oh my gosh, it's terrible. Terrible. But there's fish out there. Mean, bro. Mean. Look at you. Look at you. You just mean. Look at there. Huh. Little drop shot fish. This could be the thing. You go down this edge. Maybe catch some nice fish doing that. All right, there we go. We finally got a decent keeper. Just caught another one. Little spotted bass. That was cool. He bit it on the way down. Uh-oh. We might have just got one of these big ones, dude. We might have just got a big one. Definitely a big fish, bro. Oh my gosh. Please let me see you. Oh my gosh. It's a giant fish. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't go on a tree. Oh yeah, big fish. Look at that big bass, dude. Oh boy. Look at that one, dude. That's freaking cool. That's freaking cool. Look at that one, dude. Rah. Look at that, guys. It's beautiful. I came over here to hopefully find some good fish. And we did that. Look at that big old slaunchy. That's a big one right there, guys. Lake Seminole. Took all day. Nice, beautiful bass. Look at that gut on that thing. That's cool. Take a picture of this thing, let it go. Just bite. This is freaking crazy cool. It's fun. The little ones. I mean, they're keepers. There's another one. Oh, that's a 3-pounder. Holy smokes, dude. That's a good one. Dude. Okay. This is changing things. There's so many of them right here, dude. All day long trying to figure this thing out and catching them, sitting on spot lock, doing some damage. Dude, that's over 3. All right. right, guys. Well, all day long, we finally put together a little bit of a pattern, but most likely that won't get paid. But you never know. You just never know, so you can't completely rule it out. It's definitely a neat pattern. A lot of stumps in here, obviously. Getting out here is a pain. It is a very neat pattern. You know, can I catch 12, 14, 15 pounds? I think. Could I stumble upon some giant ones that are getting ready to spawn? Absolutely. At the end of the day, you know, you claw and you fight and you scratch and try to figure out a way to catch a few fish, and that's what we did. So the weather's gonna warm up, there's gonna be some sight fish happening, but at least I got some confidence, you know what I mean? Like, that was cool, that was fun. So cool. That's good. We got our own garage. That's the kind of, it's really, it truly is what drives me to fish, is what happened today. Like today, for the most part, 90% of it was terrible. Kept trying things, shallow, deep. And then I was like, you know, I'm gonna go try that drop shot. And then, you know, kind of led me into that whole drop shot bite. And is it a tournament winning situation? No. Is it a way to catch some fish and maybe squeak out some keepers if you need them? Or possibly, is there a wave of females that move in on some of those points? I mean, there's potential. It just is. Just because I caught 2 good ones. So, let's go eat. Let's do that.
What kind you get? Getting a little cooking action going. They cooking shrimp.
Baby's be good.
I'm gonna put some sausage out here, cook it. We're gonna have a good time.
Here's the cool thing about staying here. Our good buddies Terry and Clint Brown and his dad have cooked dinner for us. So, super excited about that. I mean, there's nothing better than coming off the water and having a home-cooked meal. So these dudes are awesome, good friends of Scott, good friends of mine. So, you know, we worked up an appetite today. Today, you know, you were there, you saw it. But again, how cool was it to just keep pushing, keep making adjustments, and then figure out how to catch a few fish. Now, that being said, we got a long ways to go. But right now, I'm starving, dude.
Caught fresh about a week ago. $4 a pound with no heads.
We thought he was 150.
Can you beat it? Look at them things. Nice size shrimp. I was gonna bring some lobster tails and I walked right out and forgot them.
No, that's better. That's right there is better
I
than
know.
lobster.
I guarantee you this is better than lobster. There's beer in there. There's butter. Yeah.
We didn't catch a real big one like they did, but we didn't.
Dip them back in that butter or pour some butter on it. All kind of
season.
seasoning.
Like, I've never caught one, but I think more of them caught like a.
Really did like that. Do you want to swing by
You ready, Santa Cruz?
Santa Cruz?
Santa Cruz.
He's Hollywood. You might as well be Santa Cruz.
I mean, makes perfect sense. You want to swing by and get some ice?
That makes perfect sense.
All right. Well, day 2, guys, is upon us. Still cloudy. You know, this is one of those tournaments where we're all betting on a spawn, and I know you'll find some, but it might not be the same as what we think. It might not be till you figure this thing out. So, what I do think is there's something to be said about the same direction wind. So we just checked the weather. Yesterday was south wind. Day before was south wind. Tomorrow south wind. Every day south wind, southwest. When you have wind that is a dominant wind for more than a week, especially this time of the year, there's a good chance it's going to stack fish up on a point. It's going to stack fish up on a grass edge that wind's pushing in on, because on Lake Seminole, these fish love bait. They love shad. They love feeding. And that wind's going to push the bait. The bass are going to stack up. Kind of like I did yesterday where I found those fish. I think more of that. And I think even taking jerk baits or a swim bait, you know, some big stuff. I mean, I was throwing a little drop shot, obviously.
but I think you can get away with some big stuff. So I need to mix it up a little bit today as well by fishing some of those high percentage points. This wind is going to be pushing some bait in. So. Time to go to work. All right, this is the topwater rod that I caught all those fish on. First day, Okeechobee. It has braid. It's a really good jerkbait rod too. It's a 7.2. They did a good job on this one. So I'm gonna rig up 10-pound line for my jerkbait. What I do is I don't take all my line off my reels because you never get that low. Yeah. So I take off the line about 3/4 of the spool. Because again, I'm never gonna get down that low. Unless you hook like a 28-pound bass and it ran all your line off, which never happens. And then some 10s right here. I carry the big spools, 1,000 yard, lay it in there like that. This little Bass Mafia soft bag is great for carrying line. You can, believe it or not, you can put a lot of line in there. I mean, there's a lot of 1,000 yard spools. And I just tied a double uni knot. So it doesn't have to be anything too crazy. Again, you're not gonna get down to that point anyways. I really just want it to be a small knot so I don't do a whole bunch of loops. Just like that. Put it in the box, leave it in the bag. There we go. The problem is it's super windy, and it's going to be windy for the tournament. So you need to find some stuff protected. And I just don't know, man. I just don't know if sight fishing is going to be the deal. It's just not set up really for this deal. That was a big one. This one bar is loaded. That's a good one, dude. That's a 4-pounder. I don't think it was big. I don't think it was big. I'm gonna show you something I've been doing. I hadn't really talked about it at all at this point because I'm not 1,000%. I wasn't 1,000% sure how good it was gonna work. Bait pop, live sonar intensifier with original fish formula scent in it. And watch what happens. Watch this, guys. I rubbed that on. It adds a little sparkle to it. but it makes that thing show up on the graph like you can't believe. And in this grass, it's super important. I was doing it yesterday, could see a lot better. Been doing it today. Oh, it's another big one, dude. Another big one. That's a good one. Two and a half.
He would be like, I found 2 places.
I got one.
Like that.
I got a 2.5 pounder, 3 pounder. Oh, how about that? Oh my goodness, chatterbait. 3 pounder.
Where you at?
Right beside those cypress trees. Look at those. I'm actually exactly where I finished up yesterday on that drop shot. And there's milfoil here, and I was throwing the chatterbait, coming up to it, and I just caught that fish within a cast of where I caught my last fish yesterday on a drop shot. What the hell did they do that for? God darn it, man. That just sucks. Little dude. Well, that is it, fellas. I don't know. I don't really like what we're doing. This lake's being a little difficult. It's just got a weird feeling, and you know, and they're gonna catch them, and they're gonna catch them all the ways that we're not catching them. They're gonna catch them on chatterbaits. They're gonna catch them on grass lines. They're gonna catch them. You know, tomorrow we just need to find that special little thing. It's gonna blow really a lot of wind. First day of the tournament, we need to think about that. He's not gonna sight fish very well. We got one more day to figure it out. It only takes a few minutes to find something really special. Look at frustration. A lot of days are like this in fishing. Even the tournaments that you do win, even the tournaments that you do really well in, there's days that are just not great. And most days, to be honest with you, are tough at some point. You know, it's just small windows. Unless you go to a lake sometimes where it's really firing, and everybody's catching them, it's a lot of fun. And you just got to figure out how to catch big ones. A lake like this, pre-spawn, you know, it's the first possible.
I emphasize the word possible, wave of the year. I think a few fish have spawned, but like this could be the big push. That's what everybody keeps thinking. And what I've learned over the years, which is amazing, is whatever you like, whatever makes sense, right? Whatever you like, mathematically, your chances are never works out. I mean, the chances are it doesn't work out more than the chances are that it does work out. You think the stars all line up and you're like, oh my gosh, it's going to be one of those tournaments where everything's going to spawn. I don't know. I'm not seeing fish cruising. I'm not seeing fish on beds. I mean, I saw a few. They're like in no man's land. They're not out. They're not in. I don't know where they are. So, I don't know. I'm rambling at this point just because it drives me a little crazy. This lake has treated me well over the years, but I'm a little worried. Anytime you got a drop shot in your hand, you ought to be worried. So, one more day to figure it out, guys.
Dude, it's gonna be hard for anybody to to find them on the bed during the practice. Matt's pretty convinced he's gonna catch them on the wacky worm.
Really?
Yeah. Man, he's done borrowing Senkos from everybody and asking where tackle stores are to go get more. And he said, I'm pretty sure I can catch them on the wacky worm.
So let's check weather. Tomorrow in the morning, south wind 12 with gusts of 24. 1 p.m. 17 gusts of 24. 4 p.m. 15 gusts of 24. Tomorrow night 12 gusts of 26. Nighttime it calms down a lot. Tournament morning, pretty slick, dude. 7 to 24. Doesn't make sense. I don't know what this 24 is. Why does it do that? 7 to 24?
17 to 24, 15 to 24. Won't they just say 24? Because that's about what it's been blowing.
It's going to be 11 mile an hour out of the southwest. So mostly south on Thursday. Dead slick calm on Friday now. Like no wind, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, on Saturday, it's 0. 0 wind.
About to get started day 3 of practice, and it's been a pretty tough practice. I mean, I don't really think the fish are biting real good, and the wind's been blowing like 20 both days. It just really makes it tough, but it's going to blow again today. Need to find a few areas that maybe some fish are pulling up trying to spawn. That's what I'm going to look for today, trying to find a couple fish bedding, something that you can rely on and go to and maybe catch a few off the bed. So we'll try to cover a lot of water today, do a lot of looking, not as much fishing, but just see if we can find an area that's got some fish pulling up shallow, getting ready to spawn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, come on. We gotta get a bigger bag today. Figure it out. Start the spot.
Practice. No, I'm not like you. I don't like to catch giant. I don't like to win practice. He called me yesterday. I said, you catch any? He said, yeah, dude. I just caught like a 3-pounder. It's like a cast away from where I found that big school. Like, it's a great idea. Catch them all. Catch them all today.
It's the only one I've ever caught on chatterbait there. Now I just expanded my arsenal.
You could have done that in a tournament. He caught, how many bass you caught off that little stretch now? 15?
Yeah, about 15.
About
yeah,
15.
Yeah, about 15.
There must be 100 there because he's got a lot of
There's a lot up there, dude.
Matt, what are you going to do today?
Go fishing.
Just go fishing?
Yeah, I'm going to go fishing. I saw it. That didn't work. That didn't work to plan, did it?
It would have if you would have had a hat on. Look, you'd have been like that.
That didn't work to plan. Come on, y'all. Y'all can do better than that.
I tried. It was quick.
I saw him standing there filming. Here's the thing. You travel in this house.
It didn't work.
And you walk out. If you walk out of the bathroom, walk out of your bedroom, walk into the house from a day of fishing, and there's a camera angled anywhere towards you, duck, dive, or dodge. It's like the three. It's like the 3 D's of dodgeball. Duck, dive, dodge. And if McCoy's around, just run because he's gonna probably hurt himself or you.
He broke his toe this morning kicking the glass table.
I saw him. I'm like, what's about to happen? That thing, dude. You hit somebody. If an intruder came in your house and you hit somebody with that, they can't do nothing. They're done, dude.
We'll figure out a way to get these fish to react a little better. They are being difficult. So I don't know what to do exactly. I mean, I'll say this, and this is a lesson that after 20-something years I should know. Don't make a preconceived notion of what you think the fish are going to do. Oh, the fish are going to be spawning. Oh, we looked at the weather last week. Oh, the fish are going to be going crazy. It's going to be unbelievable. They're going to be moving up everywhere. It's going to be unbelievable. So all week we've been kind of setting ourselves up because we think this epic spawn's coming. And we haven't had sun since we've been here. It's been blowing 30 miles an hour. I don't think the spawn's coming at this point. So today, I mean, yeah, I'm going to look around in some clear water areas to see if I see some cruising, but I'm going to spend a lot of time trying to find some hemmed up pre-spawn fish, because that's what's happening. That's just what's happening. They're in that middle thing. They're set up somewhere, but them being all over the bank isn't happening.
You got dang hitchhikers. What is going on? Oh my gosh, Dylan!
Hitchhikers.
Taking over.
I need $50 to make you holler. I get paid to do the wild thing.
Let's go. Come on back.
I'm transmission out of it. Might as well put her on in the water.
Golly, dude. Don't ever use that side. Holy cow.
Fast as crap in Scott's folks too. Fast.
Oh, man, you got new shoes on. You got the dang high-speed Skechers.
Hell yeah. Kyle Welcher said they're for old people. I said, no, they just feel good on my feet. And I said, don't be mad when your mama's catcalling me behind the stage. Look at them shoes.
All right. Little G-Man for you in the morning is always a good thing. Get a little Stetson Blaylock. That was pretty funny. Well, last day of practice, guys. Like I said earlier this morning, I think we made our minds up a little too quick on this thing. Will there be some fish that spawn? Yeah. Look, there's no clouds right now. So the sun will pop out for a little bit. It'll make some things move at least. We just need some stable weather. So let's get after it. Let's go out there and chuck and wind a little bit. I tied that swim bait on. I think that, possibly could be a big deal. It doesn't seem like they're reacting real well to that chatterbait. If they were, we'd be catching way more fish. So I'll at least have it as an arsenal. Slow roll it around off some of those edges a little bit. Maybe those fish will react to that a little bit better.
Hey, you've reached Canterbury. I'm either getting ready to go fishing or I'm out fishing. So if you
Get it back to me, boy. likely is all you're gonna catch on this thing. You have to go through 50 of them to get a couple good ones, I think. But whatever. That's a good one right there. There's one right here. Let's get it primed up. Alright, midday update. Found maybe 6 or 7 fish on beds. A couple decent ones. A couple, maybe 13, 14 pounds of bass. I don't know. I mean, I've got enough fish now on beds to maybe build one day's worth of decent bag, but you gotta get you to it. This makes Saturday. Saturday dead calm. It's gonna change. Everything's gonna change on Saturday. Kind of disappointing, man. I hate to tell you, it really is. I mean, I've got that school of fish, a couple little places where I can catch one on that drop shot, but that's not tournament winners there. We need to go. Look some more, as well as finish up the day casting and winding, trying to find a little nugget somewhere that we can pull up on at any moment and catch a couple fish, chatterbait or swim jig fish. So, come back across the lake and see what's going on. Oh. Yes. Well, we found a little pattern. Canterbury kind of discovered it, which is really, really, really good. I feel real comfortable doing this. The trick is going to be finding a couple stretches that have them. Well, we've got a couple stretches now, but they're really loaded back there on that other spot. I've got this in perspective mode, which I've never really fished with perspective mode, to be honest with you, but I like it for this shallow because I can see if I get around some fish. I'll see them move. Ugh. Damn. That ain't good. Little babies. At least. I think the plan is start in there, I guess, only because, man, there's a lot of fish there. You can catch your limit, I think, pretty quick. Get a couple boats ahead of you and it's a messed up deal. Catch what I can, then run over, catch that sight fish, and then decide what to do. You know, it's actually a good thing. I've got a couple decent fish on beds, and I think more will come throughout the week. So if I can survive off that flipping deal, day 1 and day 2 make the cut, which would be amazing. And then we'll have some fun. I mean, I'm just gonna pray that we can make the cut, because this was tough, guys. Dude, this place is frustrating. Oh, they gonna bite. Oh yeah. You had 35 bites today.
20.
Oh, well, they did.
But I hope some of them are good ones.
I know a lot of them are good ones.
Well, a lot of them are little soft.
Some of them fish are good ones.
Huh?
You know some of them fish are good ones.
I hope so.
Dude, I didn't have what I caught today, 7 pounds. Maybe 8. Practice is over. 3 long days. And it's been a grind. It's been really a grind out there. Caught a couple of decent fish. Hopefully tomorrow we can catch 4 or 5 big ones and have a chance to do well in this thing. I think the fish, the sun came out today, and I think the fish are really starting to pull up. They're going to bite better every day, and you just got to get in the right area and slow down to get some bites. So we're going to do everything we can to catch them.
We've been on a warming trend all week, which it's late February, Florida-Georgia line, and warming trend means one thing, and that's these fish are pulling up. And I think they really started to make a move the last day or two. I'm getting a lot of bites. I just don't know the quality. It's hard for me to sit here and wonder what it's going to take, because I haven't been here in 10 years. There's big ones that live here. These guys usually just catch whatever lives in the lake. It wouldn't surprise me if it took 14, 15 pounds a day to get top 50, which is a lot, but I think the fishing is going to get better every day.
Got us a real nice cowboy grill here. So we're gonna cook on the cowboy grill tonight. McCoy forgot the Traeger, so we gotta make do. Won't be as good, but we'll make do. Nothing? You said a dirty word too.
Who did?
You did.
Canberra, what boat number are you?
Way back there, I don't know.
I'm 100.
70,
I'm the last dude out, I think.
boat 78.
78. What boat are you?
40.
40.
After my practice is probably about where I'll finish.
Well, day 1's tomorrow. I have no idea what it's going to take. You know, we look back at the FLW weights that we had back in 2019. That was a month later. Fishing was a lot better. I felt like it was. You know, and I finished 5th, 6th in that tournament, 4-day tournament. Finished 6th. I had 16 and a half, 16 even, 14 something, and right at 16 again. So it's not that great, really. I mean, my point is to It only took 80 pounds to win. It may take that. It may take more, possibly. But based on the way it's fishing, I don't think it's going to be a mega weight tournament, personally, just because you're just not getting any bites. I mean, like, there's going to be a lot of people that struggle tomorrow. And so I think, 15 pounds a day, I think that'd be pretty good, actually. I think you got a shot at possibly making the top 10 with 15 a day. Might take a smidgen more, but, we're going to go out and give it a shot, I think with the sight fish and everything else that I have, I think I can do that. I think I can get real close to 15 a day. So that being said, we're going to cut it off right now, guys. And I want to say one huge thank you for watching our videos. And also, thank you so much for subscribing to our videos. Do me one solid if you don't mind. When you get done watching the video, like the video, make a comment, drop a comment down below. But most importantly, share the video out. Put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, just to let people know about the videos that we're doing. And have them tune in. So thank you so much again for watching. And guys, the next video in the series is going to be day 1. Bassmaster Elite here on Lake Seminole. I'm going to bed. Good night.
Boom!